Alors, chers participants, chers jurys, chère communauté d'organisation, soyez les bienvenus parmi nous encore une fois. Merci au club ACMD pour cette belle pause musicale. Donc, nous allons passer rapidement au pitching des finalistes. Donc, je vais citer à chaque fois une équipe. Je ne vais pas donner le chiffre, le nombre. Donc, je vais citer à chaque fois le nom d'une équipe et ils vont passer à faire leur pitch. Je rappelle, chaque équipe finaliste va faire un pitch d'1 minute. Ensuite, 4 minutes pour la démonstration. J'invite toutes les équipes à envoyer leur présentation sur cette adresse mail rapidement, le temps que la première équipe finaliste se prépare. Donc, je tiens à préciser que l'ordre que je vais suivre maintenant ne reflète pas le classement des équipes. Donc, ça sera aléatoire. Donc, la première équipe n'est pas forcément celle qui a eu le meilleur score. Je tiens à préciser que le classement total vous sera envoyé par mail plus tard à tous les participants pour assurer plus de transparence. Donc, comme vous avez vu, nous avons essayé d'avoir une équipe coaching qui ne fait pas partie des jurys. Les jurys qui ont fait les évaluations au bloc A ne font pas partie des jurys finalistes. Donc maintenant, on a 5 membres pour le jury finaliste qui n'ont pas fait partie des autres jurys que vous avez rencontrés au bloc A. D'accord? Donc c'est bon, je commence. Alors, donc, j'invite l'équipe. Équipe numéro 28. Did it for the men.
J'invite l'équipe Did It for the Memes for the pitch. And please send your presentation on the email. Aussi, j'invite toutes les autres équipes à envoyer leur présentation sur le mail communication.esp@esprit.tn. Merci.
Yeah, I put the P on it.
يعني بعد دقيقة 2-3 secondes.
Alors, donc, nous avons eu un petit problème technique. Donc, nous avons changé notre décision. On va annoncer les finalistes. Ensuite, on va leur donner un peu de temps pour se préparer afin d'éviter les problèmes techniques. Et on passe au pitching, d'accord? Donc, la liste des finalistes, je vais la lancer, comme j'ai déjà mentionné, sans ordre, aléatoirement, d'accord? Alors, je répète, la première équipe finaliste sans ordre, sans classement, sera l'équipe numéro 28, Did It for the Memes. For the memes. Alors, la deuxième équipe finaliste sera l'équipe numéro 29, Data Jam. La troisième équipe finaliste sera et donc ça sera l'équipe numéro 31, Quantum Lipsters. Quatrième équipe finaliste, équipe numéro 9, Crash Test. Et dernière équipe finaliste sera l'équipe numéro 40, Display Flex. Donc, bravo à vous tous. Pour moi, vous êtes toutes des équipes gagnantes. Pensez au chemin que vous avez parcouru tout au long de ces 24 heures. C'était un plaisir de passer cette nuitée avec vous. Vous voyons travailler ensemble avec toute cette énergie jusqu'à 6 heures, 7 heures du matin, jusqu'à 7 heures-ci. C'était un grand plaisir. J'espère que vous avez donc apprécié cette première édition. Et maintenant, on va passer au pitching des finalistes pour sélectionner les 3 équipes gagnantes. Merci à vous tous. Une minute, s'il vous plaît. Il y a 6 équipes finalistes et non pas 5. J'ai oublié la 6e. effet. J'annonce la dernière équipe finaliste, équipe numéro 2. Deep Racers. Bravo. Maintenant, j'invite le représentant de l'équipe Did It for the Memes à commencer son pitch.
Merci. On dirait que ce petit problème technique, j'ai fait ça très chouette, puisque non, c'est... D'accord. Ok. Ben. Bonjour. Bonjour à tous, je suis Youssef Almeyer et je vais vous présenter l'aboutissement de notre projet. On peut remettre les compteurs à zéro? Oui, d'accord. Bonjour à tous, je suis Youssef Almeyer et je vais vous présenter l'aboutissement de notre projet. Savez-vous qu'un repas pour les restaurants universitaires coûte à peu près 23 milliards 400 millions de dinars par repas et que 55% de ce chiffre est gaspillé? Nous, Unifood, vont donner la solution aux restaurants universitaires à travers la plateforme qui va les aider à prédire la quantité de nourriture à cuisiner pour limiter le gaspillage. J'ai bien dit limiter, car éliminer le gaspillage à 100% est impossible. Mais ce surplus de nourriture qui a été cuisiné va être donné à des associations caritatives sous forme d'un don pour les pauvres. Notre solution comporte aussi une carte étudiant intelligente pour faciliter le paiement en ligne du coût du ticket repas, pour éliminer à 100% l'utilisation du papier et de l'encre. J'espère que j'ai terminé en 1 minute. Pouvez-vous mettre la petite vidéo? Merci. Allez. Merci. Bon. Nous avons commencé par la partie mobile. Comme vous pouvez le constater, nous avons nos petits logos ici, le petit splash screen. Lors de l'ouverture de notre application, l'étudiant sera redirigé vers un formulaire simple. Une fois enregistré, l'étudiant sera redirigé vers l'écran d'accueil. Ici, il y aura un formulaire sur lequel il va choisir ses préférences. Donc, on aura un modèle de machine learning qui va comprendre les préférences des étudiants sur lequel il va se baser pour produire des menus, entre guillemets, personnalisés selon les préférences des étudiants pour limiter le gaspillage. Pour la partie administrateur, les responsables des restaurants, les restaurants universitaires, ils vont savoir quel produit acheter en premier, quel produit à ne pas acheter, sous cette forme. Comme on a parlé tout à l'heure, la carte étudiant intelligente va pouvoir, grâce à un RFID bien sûr, on va pouvoir acheter les tickets resto. Il n'y aura plus de tickets resto. On va payer les frais de la restauration. C'est 200 millim pour l'esthétique grâce à cette carte, et ils seront retirés directement du solde de la carte. Les dons seront sous cette forme-là. Nous travaillerons avec plusieurs associations caritatives et clubs, tels que Croissant Rouge, Léo Club et Triple Site. Merci pour votre attention.
Donc, merci, Did It for the Memes. J'invite la deuxième équipe finaliste à se préparer, à prendre place le temps que nos chers membres du jury terminent leur délibération. Donc, Data Jam, numéro 29, d'accord?
Hi everyone. Okay, should we start? Okay, thank you. So, today I will be introducing EduCore, our course recommendation platform, designed specifically for university students struggling with mental health issues. Despite an increasing rate of dropouts, our platform will be the only available solution on the market. What's unique about our web platform is that it's built to provide personalized and effective recommendation and layouts for courses to help improve overall well-being and strengthen necessary skills for employment. We will now introduce the prototype of our platform.
I'll be introducing the prototype of our website, basically. So we go to take the quiz, starting with the basic question. What is your full name?
So I'm gonna be the volunteer, Noor Bousbih,
How old are you?
22,
Your email address?
at Esprit Fontaine. Okay, so yes,
Are you
I am-
currently are you currently enrolled in a university?
Yes, I am.
Let's go to the learning habit.
Well, I do take a lot of breaks during studying, yes. I don't use flashcards. Do you create? No, I don't create outlines.
Do you use a planner though?
No. Well, I don't have any effective strategies, actually.
Let's go to the mental health challenges now.
Yes, in fact, I do struggle with the symptoms of anxiety and depression.
We have the symptoms shown.
Yes, as most of the youth currently enrolled right now. Yes, all the time, especially with the deadlines.
Do you have a diagnosed attention disorder, such as ADHD, for example?
No, but many of my friends do.
Do you have trouble sleeping or maintaining a schedule?
No, especially in university, I never have time to sleep.
Understandable.
No, I had the difficulty with similar words or letters. Yes. Okay.
You're having some difficulties now.
Yes, I am now. I have difficulty reading. Yes, it's not true actually, but we're making the prototype. Yes, I do sometimes.
What about organization and time management?
My biggest struggle, actually, so yes.
Finally, this is basically our last question, which is the courses you're actually interested in. For example, we're going to take microfinance as an example.
And let's generate my profile. Your EduCore profile is chronically online.
What does chronically online mean? Yeah. Chronically online means that you're basically spending too much time online, that your attention span is very affected.
That is very true. Is there another type of profile?
Of course, we have multiple profiles that we generated, and each profile has a certain characteristic, and those characteristics are very specific, and those profiles, they're going to help us basically give our courses. The courses will be specified and exactly to the needs of each profile. We of course use like the data set to we basically use the data sets to get these informations and to classify the profiles actually and determine them.
And I want to note that we created this platform to help us, especially learn more about with our mental struggles. So can you generate my course, please?
This is just an example of like a course. For example, if you have difficulties concentrating, it's better to show information in a row rather than in big paragraphs. So you don't have trouble reading the paragraph and actually understanding what the paragraph is about. For example, I mean, it happened to all of us. We read the paragraphs and then we don't remember what we read, and so on and so on. So basically, this is like just an example of this course for this specific profile, actually.
Well, thank you, Sarah. I'm very pleased with the experience, and thank you all for listening.
Thank you.
Alors, merci Data Jam. Maintenant, j'invite l'équipe 31, Quantum Lipsters, ok, Quantum Lipsters, pour faire leur pitch. Je tiens juste à préciser que les membres du jury sont en train de vérifier la durée du pitch. Mais si vous dépassez, ils ne vont pas vous arrêter, d'accord? Sauf qu'ils vont prendre ça en considération lors de l'évaluation. D'accord? Merci.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ahmed Selmi. I will be presenting our project on behalf of my team, Quantum Lipsters. Thank you for your attention in advance. So, our product is a platform where there will be many tools that help a university to be more sustainable and have more impacts on SDGs. Okay, so we have a couple of services that we have created. Let's start with the transport one. So the problem with transport is that a lot of cars come to Esprit every day, and most of them are students. So our solution for this problem is to make a smart bus. How would this work? So it basically would take in the requests to be picked up by this bus from the student, and it would automatically, using algorithms, calculate an advanced route optimization, and thus will minimize the travel time and fuel consumption for the students. Next, we have the parking. So the parking problem is that people come around the campus and keep going in circles in order to find an empty spot. So the solution for this problem is using a parking AI based on computer vision. We will be able to detect empty spots in parking lots and around the campus and inform whether students or professors about the empty spots before they arrive to Esprit, so they know where to go. We had two SDGs on that one. Okay. So third, we have analytics. It will be a heat map showing where most people are concentrated in the campus and give data to optimize the resource allocation in the campus. Okay. Next, last but not least, we have a metaverse classroom that will allow people to enjoy immersive learning online and to avoid the racism and any sort of inequality, as well as virtual projects would be more easy and collaborative. So let's move to the demo. Okay. This is our website. This is the landing page. Let's start with one of the tools. Okay, so this is the parking AI. As you can see, it detects the cars that are visible in the camera feed. So this is an example working on a video. This is a recorded video, by the way, but it's using the algorithm correctly. So it's telling us that there are 3 out of 8 empty spots. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is the heat map that will show us where most people are at the university campus. And this type of information will help the campus allocate more resources in those places, or it can also help the university diverse the resources around the campus in order to avoid crowdings in the campus. So this is an example of how it would work. So the cameras would detect the people and would place them on the map, and then it will result in a heat map like around the campus. And yeah, you can get a lot of information and insight out of this. Now, last but not least, oh, no, this is the third one. Okay, so for the bus, this is an example of how it would work. So you can pick where the student's at, and it will automatically recalculate the best route for the bus to go to get through all the students. Okay. Now, last and most importantly, our metaverse classroom. Okay, this is an example video we recorded, but we have a fully working prototype. So this is an example. On the left, we have the teacher going in as the host in the game. This is a fairly accurate representation of an Esprit classroom. So the student has the screen on the right, and the teacher on the left is going to try to give explanations to the student. And of course, he can do things like show representations, 3D representations of architectures, for example, the 3 architectures. And that's a 3D curve, which is really hard to explain in real life, but it's much easier to explain in such a world, in a metaverse. So yeah, that was our full demo. Thank you for your time.
Alors, l'équipe suivante, c'est l'équipe numéro 40, Display Flex.
On help world. So I will present our project, which is called SSD, stands for Stop Social Discrimination. So the question I will ask, so what experiences students are facing right now? So I will answer, it's so simple. Nowadays, there is racial, gender, physical harassment, and instead of disability discrimination. And so, which cause serious issues that can have long-lasting effects of the victims, which is, of course, mental health. So our solution will stand for some SDGs, like the 3 for mental health and 5 gender equality, reduce inequalities, and the 16 and the difficult one, which is the 13, the climate action. So our solution is basically a mobile application that provides researchers and support for students and teachers who are experiencing incidents of discrimination or harassment in their university. So the 5W question. So I will answer. who are the clients of this application. So any student who has been subjected to harassment, hate speech, or discrimination and wants to express their thoughts or sentiments and requires emotional and mental health care. And why? In order to create a peaceful environment to all students and underrepresented group. And for our strength points right now are the easy of use, the accessibility, the empowerment, the voice of the underrepresented groups and females that have discrimination and harassment. So that's over. So let's see our application, the demo of our application and her features. So basically we have the register, which allows us to create an account. Then the login that will be give us the hand to access to our services. And this view represent our full services. So let's start with the abuse reports, which is an anonymous reporting tool that allows students to report incidents of discrimination or harassment in a safe and confidential way. And we have a therapy session, which provide emotional and mental support for students who need it. And also we got a research database, which include books, articles, podcasts, and videos that explore issues related to diversity, equity, and inclusion education, providing wealth of knowledge and inspiration. And finally, we got success stories, which allows connect students, especially the alumni of the university, from underrepresented group with mentors from similar background who have succeeded in their life for project or study. This is the page of the abuses of our students. So as you can see, the arrows, the up and down, which allows to do the voting, which is essential to support for a particular post or comment that sheds light on harassment, allows user to rate and prioritize content. It creates a sense of solidarity among users and raise awareness about the issue of harassment. And also we got the status of the case, like in progress or completed, which shows us the progress of this case. For example, it reflects the work of the administration for this project, and the administration will punish, of course, the abuser by alternative penalties. So it's like the severity of the abuse. For example, when it needs to be fired from the school, it will be fired. But there is some alternative penalties, like planting a tree or something like that, to make a sustainable work. And this is the view for adding an abuse. Like we can add an attachments for more proofs for the application. We got also schedule an appointment with a doctor, which is a psychologist. Next. Hello. That's all. Thank you, everyone.
Donc, merci Displayflex. Passons maintenant à l'équipe Deep Racers. OK, en attendant l'équipe Deep Racers, nous passons à l'équipe Crash Test. Ok, donc soyons agiles. C'est l'équipe Deep Racers.
Veuillez me notifier quand je débute la présentation. Oui. وقت البريزونطاسيون تنجموا تعملوا لي نوتيفيكاسيون ولا حاجه. هذا فيها. So, hello everyone. I'm Hind Khayati. I'm happy for having you all today. So, our project is Impact Oasis. We need the sound. Yes, we need the sound.
خليل سميرة تسيب ايش لايف سميرة لايف
أهلا سمير، شو عملت بحكاية البروجي بتاعك؟
بونجور سميرة، ولاش شنو تحكي؟ نحكي لك على زيادة برشا، ما نجملكش وحدي، وبعيدة عليا، فلوس، ما برشا فلوس.
أبون؟ لو لقيت حتى صدق ديكتاسيون باش يعاونك؟
والله جربت برشا ما قبلتش الناس.
استنى، عندي هيك الحل.
Et voilà, voici la solution. Our solution is an implementation of a virtual incubation platform. So, we will focalize on 7 SDGs. The first one, we inspired our project from Esprit. We thought about students who like motivation, PFE students who like search for many places and do not find job opportunities. So we have worked on the decent work and economic growth, and that's And the ninth goal, that is infrastructure and innovation. The next slide, please. So the advantages are access to resources, go-to-market, international opportunity for PFE. We will launch like job fairs so that we can help them inspire like job opportunities from this market. Also, we worked on flexibility and accessibility, and finally we will have like made collaborations, knowledge sharing, and personal tracking of progress and training. So our business model will work on two parts. The first one, it will be equity model by buying ownership in the startup. Okay, I have an idea and I don't have an incubator. So I will work with Esprit as an example, or any university that I study with, and then Esprit will help me to incube my idea so that it is an alternative with other collaborations. Esprit has many partnerships so that it will help me incube my idea. So I will not give up on my idea and I keep on implementing it. So there are the scoring system using KPIs, like the growth and the impact and the profitability of my idea. So I will, Shadi will explain.
Hello, people. How are you? So just 1 second, and we will show you our demo. If you just go up. So this is our demo. As you can see, we have join, attend, learn, and of course our information. So if you can just go to the join so we can show them. Well, our idea, as you can see, it's start a chapter, startup membership, and others. So our idea and our demo is basically doing the university is going to do like a mentorship access to the students. Like imagine if you are in your first year and you are going to be an entrepreneur at the first level. So our mission is to go from the level 0 to the level hero. So if you can see, we have some statistics over there also. And if you can go down, please. Down, down, down. Down. Down, please. Okay, stop. So, yeah. So this is how we demonstrate to people, students especially, how we can truly make them believe in our mission and our project. So we can tell them about everything that they can need and why they should trust us. So if you can go down also. Down. So, no, stop. So, of course, we've made a little research about the partners of Esprit, and we wanted to do a little experimentation. So, as you can see, those are all the Esprit partners. Not all of them, there's a lot. But we just included all of those to show them that we can work with them. If you can go down also. Down. So, this is how you can see, this is how you can know. Sorry, it's in French, okay. But like it's going to be in 10 steps. It's going to be like 100 hours of formation for each year. It's going to be like in 10 steps, and each step is going to be in 1 month. So we're going to literally make entrepreneur from zero. So imagine if you are a student and you have literally no idea about internship, but like you don't have any money, you don't have any time, and you don't know anything. Okay, so So this is our last slide. We just picked the most common issues, and we wanted to let the people know about them. And that's all.
Équipe finaliste, crash test. Bonne chance.
Merci.
So, hello, my name is Luay. I'm 23. I'm a final year engineering student here at Esprit, and I'm a proud member of Crash Test with my fellow friends here, Qais and Rayen. So, did you know that here in Tunisia, universities yearly generate 6,000 tons of CO2 yearly? That is basically the equivalent of 2 million liters of gasoline consumed. Thankfully, every problem has a solution. Meet Sustaini. Sustaini is an AI-powered, automated. Sorry for the. Okay, so we had a little technical problem. So Sustaini is an AI model that aims to minimize the carbon footprint and energy consumption of universities in Tunisia and probably in the world later on. So basically, let's forget about all the presentation and move on. Sustaini is based on AI. It's inspired from international solutions that can reduce up to 20 to 30% of energy consumption of any university or even any enterprise that it's implemented in. It's basically a monitoring system that can implement solutions on its own. That is basically Sustaini in a nutshell, and I'm gonna pass to Qais so he could give you a bit of maybe if it works. Thank you.
Thank you. Is it? I need to present the. No, it's an architecture. Okay. So what you see here is the architecture of our solution. It is mainly based on sensors, but we could also use RFIDs or GPS as trackers. We need a transport layer later on to communicate with the middle layer, which is mainly a cloud platform. We chose cloud platform, Google Cloud platform, GCP, because it would provide us with a tool named BigQuery, in which we will do data warehousing, and another tool called Dataform, in which we will proceed to data pre-processing and computing and transformation. After this process, the data is now ready to be used, so we proceed to the application layer, where we would use TensorFlow to ensure to make AI automation and build AI algorithm for anomaly detection for energy. We could and then we will use that data to make a dashboard. Which I will show you right now. So this is our dashboard. We have a burger menu here, which showcases the main resources we're tracking: electricity, water, occupancy, and data. And this is the main menu where we have general insights about our data. For example, carbon footprint, which will decrease after we implement our solution in our university. We could also save money while implementing the solution. And we also thought about implementing we also thought about tracking occupancy in the university to assess how much food is needed on a next day and to avoid food waste. So we could go to electricity. We have here how much electricity saved since we have implemented our solution, and below we have a meter that shows a curve that we shouldn't get above to ensure that we are using energy with a responsible mindset. Moving on to water, we have real-time tracking of water, which compares the usage of water now and before we implemented the solution. The one in red is before we implemented our solution, and it is drastically higher than the usage of water now. So it goes the same for all the other resources. Now I would like to show you something that we did to ensure the feasibility. We actually got around some data from a real sensor of occupancy. You can see we tried to make the data in our context. So we made the zone name as Esprit blocks, and we made it as if we have it here in Esprit. And this is an occupancy sensor, so it has direction. If it's -1, it means that the person is going out of that room. And if it's 1, it means that it's going in. So right here, we did a real-time data injection simulation as if the project is going and we have data going in. And this is mainly to prove our concept that is 100% doable. So now with just a little bit of data, we are able to measure the people occupancy. You can run it, Ryan.